Hello, welcome back to Just Smell Better, the best fragrance channel in the world. I own at this point around 60 cologne fragrances is my best guess, and I'm gonna give you the 10 best or the 10 favorite in my entire collection. In the number 10, and these are ranked in order by the way, we got the fairly new Nitro elixir. This came out this year in early 2025. I picked it up. This is my first Nitro fragrance. I know they got other ones. I don't even know what brand it is. Someone said it was like Dormant or something like that, but I think I picked up one of the best ones. This is inspired by YSL myself, Le Absolute. I do have the real YSL, the real fragrance, and I paid $215, I believe, and I paid for this one at first $45. Now it is all the way down to around $35 on the TikTok shop. This is so easy to wear. The main notes are the classic bergamots, the oranges, the amber, but it does have a main and prominent note of orange blossom. Orange blossom can be a divisive note. Some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it. For me, when it is done properly, I absolutely love it. So Nitro elixir in the number 10, one of those dumb breach fragrances that is gonna have you smelling good all day. In the number 9, we got the only Latafa in this list, Latafa Vintage Radio. If you saw my video ranking every single Latafa fragrance, you saw that I ranked this one number 1. This is just such an amazing seductive fragrance for date nights. To me, it is like, I know it's unisex, but to me it leans a little bit masculine. It has a prominent plum notes in there, and it also has some oud, unfortunately, but this is one of the only oud fragrances that I can actually tolerate or like a little bit. It is smooth and creamy. It can almost smell a little bit milky, so it is like a creamy, sweet, fruity take on that darker, spicier DNA, because it also has some black pepper in the notes. So a mix between both worlds that I can definitely recommend to you guys, only around $25. I forgot to mention, this is a clone of Initial Paragon, which is also really popular. So yeah, man, this one really popular for a reason. It stands the test of time, still in the big 2025 going into 2026, in the number 10 of my clone fragrances. In the number 8, we got Afnan Rare Reef, inspired by Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill. In my opinion, this is the best one for your Pacific Chill DNA. Another popular one is Game of Spades Bonus, but that one is around $65. This one is around $35. Just a nice, fruity, refreshing, almost aquatic smell. It does have that prominent apricot note that Pacific Chill is famous for, but it is also really minty, which helps it out a lot. In my opinion, mint is one of the most underrated notes in colognes. It literally just makes you feel refreshed. And so I'm picking Afnan Rare Reef for my Pacific Chill clone. A pretty good option, and I do wear quite a bit in the summer and in the gym. Like I said in my previous video, I'm kind of a little bit over the Pacific Chill DNA, but I still like it quite a bit. So Afnan Rare Reef in the number 8. In the number 7, we got another Afnan. We got Afnan Supremacy in Heaven. One of the cheapest clones in this list. I believe this is around $25 or below. And some of you guys told me that you blind bought it because of me and you didn't like it, and your complaint was that it smells a little bit too like baby wipes or a little bit too powdery. And I can kind of see that. Like, the more it developed, the more it turned more powdery. When I first sprayed it, it was way more citrusy, way more fresh and uplifting. But with that being said, I still like it quite a bit. I still like it a lot. It is inspired by Creed Silver Mountain Water, which is one of the best smelling colognes out there, but the performance is absolutely horrible. Creed Silver Mountain Water, $175 for a tester bottle. Afnan Supremacy in Heaven, $25 for a full 100 milliliters. So in my eyes, I see it as a win. I can smell similar to a cologne that smells really good for way cheaper, and it lasts a longer time too. So I just think it's a win overall. One of the best ones to wear in the gym, so it gets number 7. In the number 6, we got the brand new Rayhon Obsidian. My favorite Rayhon from the brand new releases, and my favorite Rayhon overall for right now. I was thinking about including Rayhon Terra because I also love that one a lot, but the more I smell it, the more I'm starting to get a headache. It is getting really strong to the point where like one spray, it's like overwhelming. So maybe that one's gonna drop down a little bit, but this one is inspired by Dior Homme Parfum 2025. It smells really powdery, really clean, a little bit like makeup-ish, a little bit like violets, but the main notes in there is the notes of iris. Rayhon Obsidian is not featured in Fragrantica, so it doesn't give you the notes, but I promise you the note of iris is really there, bro. Like that is the main focus of this fragrance. A little bit of vanilla in there too. I always say that this is a mixture of so many designer fragrances. It smells like you're walking into Ulta, not only because of all the colognes they spray, but because also of all the makeup that is there. Not the most masculine, a little bit unisex, but I still enjoy it quite a bit, man. Rayhon Obsidian, the best Rayhon release of 2025, and I guess my favorite Rayhon of my collection. I was gonna say of all time, but I haven't tried them all. In the number 5, we got Game of Spades No Limit. I'm gonna be honest, today I tried Ingenious Ginger for the first time in the gym, and I was trying to put a finger on what it reminded me of, because it reminded me of a cologne that I sprayed like a few days ago, and I finally realized that it was kind of Game of Spades No Limit. A similar vibe, man, a similar vibe, because Ingenious Ginger just smells clean and masculine. It smells extremely clean, man, and this is what Game of Spades No Limit smells like. This is not a clone of Ingenious Ginger, this is a clone of Mason Francis Kurkdjian Amri's Homme Extra de Parfum, which I've never tried in real life, but I've only tried the clone, and it's so good, man. It's so good. One of the most clean, masculine smells to wear out there if you want to smell like just basic cologne, basic aftershave, a pretty safe blind buy, man. It is just mass appealing. A lot of you guys in the comments were telling me that you love this fragrance too, so I am glad I am not the only one. Some people might find it boring and a little bit too safe, but I think it is just like a good cologne. You know, sometimes I'd rather go the boring route and smell better than if I go the interesting route and kind of stink. So Game of Spades No Limit gets number 5 in my cologne fragrance list of 2025. In the number 4, we got Club de Nuit Intense Man. I know, bro, Club de Nuit Intense Man, the Eau de Toilette version, the first one in the big 2025. That's wild, but it stands the test of time, man. I don't know why this one gets so much hate online, especially right now. Like back in the day, those same creators used to absolutely glaze this one and like absolutely just push it down your throat, and now they are hating on it. In my opinion, this is just like all you need for your Creed Aventus DNA. There's so many clones out there, so many Creed Aventus absolute clones out there. In my opinion, this is the best one. People complain about the opening, it is too harsh, it is too this, blah 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 blah. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. It's just good, you know. It's just basic, lemon, smoky too, really masculine. This is what it does, bro. And if you can't handle it, then too bad. I like it. Only $20, I believe, on Joma Shop. One of the cheapest clones out there, so if you don't like it, just throw it in the trash, bro. It's only $20, but if you like it, you can rebuy it over and over and over again. This was my go-to gym scent when I only had like 5 colognes, so it has a big place in my collection. Club de Nuit Intense Man in the number 4. In the number 3, we got another Game of Spades Wild Card. Another powdery, clean, citrusy fragrance with the main notes of ambroxan and orange blossom. One of you guys noticed that is my type of style. I like fragrances like a Moage Reflection Man, Prada L'Homme, and of course Game of Spades Wild Card. Just so mass appealing, inspired by Lafayette by Bond Number 9, which is really hyped online too, so I don't need that one when it's $200 plus. I got this one for only $65. It is unisex too. The first time I bought it, I didn't like it that much, so I gave it to my mom and she absolutely loved it. But then you guys were requesting it and I had to buy it again, and the second time I absolutely fell in love with it. Definitely give it a couple tries if you don't like it the first time. I grew into it and now I am a big fan. This is my favorite Game of Spades fragrance in my entire 15 bottle collection, so it gets number 3 in my whole entire clone list of 2025. At this point, you might notice that there's some brands missing. You know, I got every single Rosasi Hawas and there's none in this list, unfortunately. And I haven't featured any Khalach fragrance, which is why we got at the number 2 Khalach Shika Shadow. Not Shadow, we got Shika Snow. The white bottle, this is so good, bro. Inspired by Louis Vuitton Meteor. Louis Vuitton Meteor is the next popular DNA that every single brand is going to clone. We already got Khalach and Game of Spades doing it. For right now, this is my favorite one. It is just such a good DNA, man. Like I've been telling you guys, I think I ranked Meteor like number 3 in my whole Louis Vuitton ranking list like a year ago. This is masculine cleanness. Think about an alternative to the Louis Vuitton Imagination DNA, or something clean without that annoying orange blossom that some of you guys don't like. Just perfect for a dumb reach fragrance to just go do random side quests. Sometimes I'm in a rush to go to the gym. I don't know what to wear. I don't really want to try something new. I want something safe. I want something that's going to keep me clean. I grab Khalach Shika Snow, and it always does an amazing job. But in the number 1, I guess I was saving Khalach for the best. We got Khalach Island. Yes, bro, the original Khalach Island. There is no Khalach Island Dreams in this list. I just prefer this DNA way better. A clone of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. Creamy coconut with some vanilla in there too. Smells like a pina colada, but like I said, a little bit more intense and deep compared to the real JPG. My friend actually wore the Le Beau Le Parfum today to the gym, and it smelled pretty good on him, but I noticed that it was a little bit more refreshing, while this one's a little bit more dense and sweet, but still amazing, bro, especially for the gym. Like a lot of people claim that this DNA is for the winter, and I can kind of see that, but I also wore this in the summer for my beach days. It did not overwhelm me. It actually projected really strongly too. Like I said, in the gym when you're sweating, it just makes a nice scent bubble. So I absolutely love this one. One of the best compliment getter fragrances out there for me. One of the cheapest too. Again, only like $25, bro. Like extremely cheap, especially on the TikTok shop. You can get like bundles of like 3 Khalach Island fragrances for like less than 80 bucks. Some amazing deals out there, bro. So at the number 1 for my clone fragrance of 2025, it is Khalach Island. I told you guys when I got this, bro, I was gonna glaze it all year, and I was not lying. But yeah, man, what do you think about my list? Let me know your favorite clone fragrance of 2025. When I first started collecting colognes, I didn't think I was gonna get big into like collecting clone fragrances or dupe fragrances. But then last year during Christmas, my mom gave me Game of Spades Full House, and that changed it all, bro. That changed it all. And now there's so many that you get overwhelmed. You don't know which one to buy. You kind of have fear of missing out on the next big clone release, and so I try to get them all before you guys so I can review them and hopefully guide you a little bit on like what type of style you like, or if this one has a good performance, or if this one is a good clone. I try to do the best job as possible. So thank you guys for trusting me, and thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on TikTok. You can sample these colognes on my sampling website, smellbettersamples.com. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching. Just smell better.